Hello, Eric here from Laserscanning Europe, from Laserscanning TV. That's the June news. I'm on the way, but there was a lot of news and I like to share this news with you. Hardware, software, there are some major announcements, and if you are not like to miss the hottest stuff from the market, stay tuned. Biggest announcement for this month is definitely the new LEICA BLK360 second version of this existing system. LEICA bring an upgrade, we see it here. This is the new version. Very successful entry market system, also on the lower end from the laser scanner market. I think I go here and show you a little bit the tech, the features, what is new. They've done the great website. I think you can here, which can jump here. I think I like this. One is new, they do the upgrade faster. They have now an USB port here. Before was the data share export a little bit tricky, what I remember. Then I think what's also is new, they have a smaller housing, like 20% smaller, but you see they have here also an internal cooling system. They don't have it before. I think that's they have a stronger PC and they need more cooling, I think, from this point. And they have the single operation, like one click button. They have a status indicator. I think that's also new, I think. Then they have the new LiDAR sensor up to 680,000 measurements per second, and they have these full HDR cameras with offering HDR images and the VIS system. I also have here the tech sheets, because I like to do a little bit in the detail, because there's a lot of marketing information. You see it's very light, it's 850 grams with battery. They have, I think, dual head operation, like upright and upside down, so they can do both 0 to 40 degrees. They have like a storage for 1,500 setups, 70 setups per battery, but the battery are not so expensive, you can have more of them. They have these 830 nanometers. I think that's like the previous version. You have to check this out. These wavelength close to any sunlight have sometimes issues with outside scanning, don't deliver the best results, but I don't know if this is going on here or it's changed. Half meter to 45 meters, I think that's the limitation to the bigger scanners, and also the speed is up to 680,000 measurements per second. What usually you can have more like up to 2 million by the bigger scanners. And then you have one point is a little bit limitation. They have only 6, 12, 25 and 50 millimeters on 10 meters like resolution between points. The fastest scan what you can do is like this 50 millimeters, 20 seconds for the scan and the image. But I don't know if somebody like to have it. Maybe indoor rooms it is quick scans is maybe possible. Then like this give you pre-registration. I think that's a very big upgrade for this system, like this one. Okay, jumping over to next products, what I have here, it's also coming from LiDAR. It's only they announced the performance increase by their batteries, but the metric system, as this airborne LiDAR system, where you can measure also in the water, like in the, I think it's shelf water, like close to the coast. They increase here the point density and the deep water the water penetration here with the system. I think it's interesting for this customer group for airborne LiDAR. Velodyne announced a multi-year agreement with Boston Dynamics Sport as their source for LiDAR for navigation. I think, yeah, I think that makes sense. You know, that's both American companies or maybe other small producer for these instruments coming from China. I think their US guys are not so interesting to get only technology from China. I think it makes sense to label with the Velodyne guys, who are like also a pioneer in this product line. Another very interesting technology is this Mosaic X, is a new 360 mobile mapping camera. Usually they deliver this kind of information, like a very good steam picture. Here you see how this is working. It's very cool, very good quality, and they have a very high shutter, and this allows them this, you can take these pictures and generate from this picture like a mobile mapping data set based on photogrammetry. I don't know how long they calculated. I think there will be some limitation, but the quality of the data, and especially the quality of the pictures, or the quality how it looks, it's very awesome for the system. Also shows the potential. I think it's not a system to capture 100 kilometer and make post-processing. I think maybe the processing time is a little bit big, but for some application very good. Maybe also like movie industry and stuff like that. Other similar information, new company, call them draganFLY, is a Nasdaq company, very old, and like they call them like 20 years old, with UAVs application, and they integrated a new Velodyne and a new Velodyne system, and their draganFLY sensor have up to 750 meter range, 2 centimeter accuracy, and 2 millisecond per point. Say it's a best-in-class system. They are also working with the Planix, can put this on a drone or on a helicopter, and they have also say they have an integrated software suite to process all these information together. Then we go back to Trimble. We come to Trimble. They announced a new version this last month in June for this Trimble Business Center, and they have also some scan upgrades. We have here like they call them scan inspection. You can inspect point clouds against 3D objects like meshes, IFC, TRB, and surfaces, and then you get a report out. If this was maybe customer-like, good with SX systems. Then we have the option for line extraction. I think that's also interesting for applications. And then finally, they have also a complete tunneling tool with scan data and totalization for their tunneling customer. Also, there's some upgrades, and I find other upgrades. As you know, Trimble also is part of acquired these SketchUp, and now the SketchUp available for the iPad with the SketchUp is they have also this iPad pen where you can use this. Also you can now go on the beach, create your SketchUp, maybe based on the point cloud if you have it before, take them before, and then you make the design somewhere on the way out from the office. Good idea. And another information from Trimble is they announced that they sold some of their industry to a company, and the new company is, they call them Precisional, and this company, I have to jump here, is this one. They get the brands Seco, Protemptis, Laserite, and Spectre Precision. Two of them we know. Seco is their own supplier for accessories, and the other one was new to me. There we have here the Seco, they have all the tripods and everything was the survey I need. That's going into this company. Spectre Precision, they have like total station line product lines. I think that's is for their like construction line systems going also out to this new company. Then Promptis, I don't know, I think it's a producer for, I don't know, boards. They also sell it out, and they have this loader right. I don't see them before here in Germany. It's a loading, you can measure their loadings in your trucks. I think that's something what's there, and that's everything goes together to this Precisional company, who is a part of an investor company, I think. Well, we'll see what's the influence have this on the longer range on the market. This don't affect it too much, the scanning market. FARO, we came to FARO. FARO announced that they have now a longer time agreement with their HoloBuilder program. I think some knows HoloBuilder is actually based on camera technology, but maybe later on scans where you can scan. Here you see it, you can measure each week your construction line, and you can see the differences shared with your other colleagues. And they are now making an enterprise agreement with this German Goldbeck company, what is pretty big here in Germany for construction. I think they also make the Tesla factory in Germany. Then that's very interesting for us. I find this here. We have this scanning over the Earth, a lot of small one, big one, but there's also this underground mapping stuff, what we also doing with the Prosec systems, Screaming Eagle. And this paper says there's an really big niche. One, you need a digital twin and scanning for the safety of the workers. I think there is something in the UK going on where people have to scan it before they're digging in the ground to make it more safe for the workers, and also save the population from having no water or electrical power damaged by the digging process. I think that's some very interesting, and to save a lot of time, but you have to have also the data then later in a GIS system. This was this article saying that if you are, and that makes no sense to measure something, you need also the data stored and be available for somebody who like to use this. Yeah, and to the end, I have here some upgrades from Verisurf. They now bring a new version out, and there are some points with meshing tools. Is for small width tenor, they can now slice here something, and they have new meshing functionality and auto projection inside. I think it's a good. I think it's a new player on this market, but it's more for these small size scanner. I think the capacity with large scan points are limited, and they have also here something with to make mix polygon meshes or lighter, also they restructure it and reduce the number of triangle by having the exact shape. That's something new. I think that's all for now from my side for this month. I think there was a lot of good information to you, and as every time, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumb up if you like what I'm doing here for you and for the audience, and then bye bye, Eric.